But again, it's going to have to, you know, before we were talking about Thorn having the reflector and having to deal with, and Fresh having to deal with the other character having a reflector. But now now Thorn has to deal with his opponent having a reflector.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Thorn plays this because it is going to be a little bit different.
Yes.
Now we're not exactly looking for like that same specific thing, which is bounce when we're going through the menu. But there are some things that you're going to want. You're going to want like the stuff that buffs you, just so you can keep up with Fox speed-wise, but also you can kill him early.
Exactly.
Like that's going to be huge in a matchup like this. But right now, La Pantera is muy fuerte.
Absolutely. Oh, hey, that was good. Hey, hey. I don't know what you said, but I'm sure it was fire.
Come on, man. If you knew your French, you'd know that. Whatever.
What, that was hot? That was tough? What was that?
No.
But no, to go further on your point, yeah, I think we're going to see Thorn have to use a lot of the buffs, a lot of psych-ups, a lot of ooms, the accelerato, stuff like that. Can't be too dependent on the bangs and the kabooms and the whacks and stuff like that because, again, it could just get reflected. It's going to hit you back for double damage as well. One thing, though, that side B, I'm fairly certain counts as like a physical move, so I do not think you can reflect that side B, the Thunder.
But, I mean, if you're getting hit by that, something's gone wrong.
Yes.
Like, something bad has happened to you, and you're going to die anyway.
Yeah. I don't think you noticed. We saw right there, Thorn actually clicked Kaboo, but got neared out of it before the animation could finish, so lost a lot of MP for no return.
Yeah, that's tough, man. This is a hard character to play. I have so much respect for hero players. I don't care. Casino character, whatever you want to call them, but and then we don't got to talk about people who are still playing Fox in the Big 25, bro. Like,
yeah, hey man.
Like,
hey, look at it.
Fox McCloud is always gonna be nice.
One of those characters where like their design is just so fundamental, kind of like Pikachu, where like their design is just so fundamentally good.
Yeah, Fox is so raw.
No matter what the meta is, no matter what game it is, they're always gonna have like some place in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
May not be the best, but they're always gonna be able to like do some damage. So. And Fox is one of those characters, man. You gotta be so careful. Like as much as like you're capable of pressuring the opponent, putting on damage. It's been said before, this is a character that is not difficult to KO if you can manage to get their hands on them. But right now, with the way Panther is playing, he is being so evasive, using his empty hops, using his full hops, using everything in this character's toolkit to make sure he does not get touched. You see that 0% on the second stock in the back air. Gonna do it, dominating. First game here from Panther.
Yeah, a 2-stock, a JV3 basically. What else can you really say about that? Like, that was probably one of the best game ones you could pull out here. Didn't rely on a lot of tricks, just straight hands and movement. Like,
fundamental Smash Brothers.
That's how you know like you're really getting cooked when you lose to a Fox and like you're not. I mean, Fox isn't exactly cheesy, right? But when your opponent isn't cheesing you, they're really just piecing you up. Like, that's a way worse feeling than something random, like,
because you're getting out fundamentaled, right?
Getting out fundies.
Like, again, like you said, nothing fancy. He was just, I'm gonna take my turn, and when it's my turn, I'm gonna do the maximum amount of damage I can to you. And then when it's your turn, I'm gonna minimize everything that you're able to do, which is exactly what he did.
And Fox's speed really allows him to stay sort of in that zone where Thorn doesn't always feel comfortable pulling out the menu, right? I feel like when we were watching the set against Pac-Man, it's like, okay, like he's gonna get time to go through his options. Wow, the
no
up-B,
way,
no way! The up B kick. All right, now that was a trick.
Yes, he heard us and was like, you know what? I got tricks too.
He's allowed to have one of those.
Exactly. But again, like he
went for a shine spike last game too. I'm just saying.
Oh, did he? I didn't notice that.
He did. He didn't get it.
Yo, Shay, shout out Melee, man. Okay, that would have been a disgusting down smash if they managed to land that. But again, I just really love what Panther's doing. This is fundamental. See, simple. Jump away, run in, and get your grab, get your forward air. Just nothing crazy.
Rushing down Thorn, but not approaching like stupid. You know what I mean? Like really just waiting his turn, biding his time, staying in that area that he knows he can kill him from or do a lot of damage and punish him.
And if nothing's there, he leaves, resets, and comes back.
Yeah, he's Fox. He could literally do laps around the stage and get right back to it. Doesn't matter.
That flame slash right there from Thorn, not able to land.
Yo, at this point, bro, Magic Burst.
I honestly, yeah.
like you gotta try it all at some point, right?
I don't think you could reflect that. Could you imagine? God, Jesus.
if somebody died to a Magic Burst?
Could you reflect that? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
That'd be crazy. But then you go Thorn, did you manage to take that?
Just like shields.
Yeah, true.
You could just like leave.
Thorn took that stock, about 44% on this next one, but Panther has got 122, has him on the ropes. Oh, good tornado right there. Slowly inching his way back into this game. Probably looking for a buff. Crackle Slash, not going to be able to do it. But Thorn, yeah, inching his way back into this game. Side B landing, bang, not going to be able to do it. But man, that speed, that fall speed from Fox. I know all of us know he falls fast, but sometimes it still catches you off guard.
Yeah, man, it's really crazy. He could just be on the ground in an instant and right back up in the air too, with strong, really good aerials, man. Like I feel like I don't get to watch Fox that much anymore, but it's always a treat, you know? He's one of the cooler characters in this game.
And one of those characters that doesn't like have like a bad move in their arsenal.
Yeah.
Everything has its utility. Everything has its uses. Yeah, you might not see like, you know, a forward tilt too much, but I've seen like really good. I've seen, as you see that stock get taken, I've seen really good people use like a forward tilt to their advantage. Down tilt, same thing. Not the greatest move in the world, but it has its uses. Again, great aerials, great smash attacks too. So let's see what Thorn could do.
Like exploitable recovery, that's about it.
Yeah, exploitable recovery, easy to combo, lightweight, and honestly, this is like one good critical. It's like one critical hit away from
yeah, like Panther
GG's.
could still die here.
Yeah, up air, again, back air. That's probably gonna do it. Yeah,
though.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And the thing is, even though that was a one-stock game and Thorn definitely had a chance, it never really felt like Panther lost any sort of control.
Yeah.
Over that match, like, yeah, Thorn could have got like a critical hit or got a whack or a thwack or something, but like,
well, he's literally putting him in situations where he can't like play the game.
Yeah.
You know, he can't cycle through the menu and just play around and like, you know, bring out his little toys and all. It's like, bro, I'm right here. What do you have for me?
Yep.
Crackle Slash? What is that? I don't care. Take a back air.
Exactly.
Like just real easy, real simple. Well, not easy.
Yes.
But real clean gameplay. Like, don't give Hero any time to do what he's got to do. Like at that point, if it almost feels like if you're in the menu, it almost feels like you're top decking. I know they don't.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like
just
facing that much pressure consistently.
And knowing like you don't have the frame data to keep up with my assault if I keep rushing you.
Yeah, it's true.
Like rushing you in a smart way, but knowing you don't have the frame data. Yeah, things like Flame Slash and Crackle Slash are quick moves, but you don't consider the time it takes to go into the menu, maybe to scroll down one or two. Fox can be in your face and hit you with an up tilt or a forward tilt or whatever.
And like, what are you gonna do? Flack me?
Exactly.
You gonna flack me, bro?
But even so, Thorn still keeping this game really, really close. Charging that neutral beat, couldn't get much off it. Well, I think wanted that snooze. Maybe we should have gone for the oof. I like that idea.
Like the idea for sure.
Bang. Okay.
Panther.
Yeah, I thought they were DIing out. Zoom, where are you going? Forward tilt, first stock, going to Thorn, just what they needed.
Because Hero still is. Oh, never mind. Hero is still a strong character, like physically. Does a lot of damage. It's just, I feel like the magic really happens once you're managing that menu and you're just able to, get your buffs. You're able to get your damage, your speed up, like consistently. You know what I mean?
But like, what are you gonna do when Panther is putting this much pressure on you?
What he's doing now, like just sort of trying his best to maintain that sort of bubble, and then trying his best also to take advantage of Fox's, like, I don't want to say poor disadvantage, but exploitable disadvantage.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely.
Like he's at kill percent right now.
Absolutely. Honestly, both of them are. One forward tilt from Thorn will definitely take the stock. Shines went for the Shine Spike, couldn't quite get it, but still pressuring Thorn off stage. What's the option here? Zoom. Oh, almost read where that was going to be.
Oh, my Lord.
Good guess. You know what? Didn't read the zoom, but read that jump, got that up there, and got the stock. One more stock to move on to the next round of losers here for Panther.
And I feel like, sorry, if a hero main is going to use zoom, especially on a stage like this, it feels like they are going to try to go onto a platform more often than not. Like, we see when Panther sees that Thorn is going to use zoom, he goes to that middle platform and he just sort of chills there.
Yeah.
Because chances are he's gonna find him landing there.
Yeah. See him up with some lanes again. Again, middle platform again.
Just goes to the middle, and
Yep.
he's almost hitting it too. He's trying it, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, but no, you're definitely right. Ooh. This is one opening away for Panther to take this, but again, if Hero, same with like characters like Kazuya or Steve or any character, it's like you don't want to count them out just yet.
Yeah, no, he just got hit by 3 really high damage moves.
Just
Back
like that.
to back to back.
Back
Now
in
I'm scared for him.
And now we're in a situation where a lot of things are going to
Ow.
KO just like that. Thorn takes that with a bang, I believe that was. Getting that. And like no kill screen, no sparks, no nothing. Just straight death.
Yeah, just straight death. That's how you know, like, that's how you know you got robbed a little bit, though. No freeze frame, like,
Yeah.
the game's like, oh, we gotta get out of here.
Yeah,
Let's cut that out.
Next game, please.
Next stock, please. So 2-1.
Yeah.
Thorn certainly still in it.
That
We
last.
couldn't see back-to-back 3-0s.
No.
Yeah,
That
no,
but
they
that
wouldn't let us
last
do
like
that.
20 seconds from Thorn there. 3 or 4 different menu attacks. I think like a side or side B, whatever the case may be, got finished off with a bang. That is fantastic work right there.
Yeah, that's the type of stuff that Thorn is going to have to do. Just like sort of pushing Panther away when he does get close.
Crit.
Put him to sleep. No crit.
No crit.
But 27 damage. We'll take that. Oh, is he not done?
53%. Still has stage advantage. Oh, no. That tornado was fantastic.
Yeah, that was actually really sick. Really cool setup from Thorn there.
But just like that, Panther bringing this right back. Within 10. Oh, no. Now has the lead. And this is where you got to take advantage. Oh, no. Ooh, making it back. Okay. But that's where you got to take advantage of Hero. Not the greatest at landing.
No, neither one of these guys really are.
Yeah. Like Fox, you can kind of, it probably has a bit of an easier time, possibly because of how fast he falls.
Yeah.
But still, yeah, like you said, none of them have a great time landing as we see that up air going to take that first stock there for Panther.
Like, see, it's interesting to see Psych Up. I know we saw Accelerado too. I was going to say interesting to see Psych Up over Accelerado when he had both.
Yeah.
But what do I know?
But now has both that Psych Up and that Accelerado going to be a lot faster, a lot stronger. I think the Accelerado just ran off, though. If he gets hit a couple more times, that Psych Up might go away, too. Yep, used it for the up throw. Man, that's crazy. 96 grams, crazy. We're killing at 96 is crazy.
Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah. There's another Accelerado right there. Gonna be able to match Fox's speed a little bit here.
More so,
I'm trying to see a top deck Hocus Pocus whack, though.
a top deck Hocus Pocus. Dude, yeah, if this is why I could never be a hero main, because if I see Hocus Pocus on the list,
I'm using it.
I'm using it.
I'm using it.
I don't care, bro. Make me big, make me invincible.
Make me
like,
invisible, whatever, man.
Well, being invisible is so stupid.
That's
You still
how
see that.
Exactly. Oh, as we see that second stock getting taken away there from Panther. We'll get one stock away from moving on in the bracket, getting clapped by that sizzle. Oomph on deck right there for Thorn. Can he take it? Oh, make it back. There we go.
Kind of going low there.
Yeah. Then that vertical recovery is really, really good for Hero, so you can't afford to go deep. But Panther completely dominating this last stock. Oh. Forward tilt, couldn't quite get it. Again, staying right out of range of that flame smash. Well, that's a setup I'd like to see Thor. Well, wait, not have more time to use it.
Yeah.
But
That
like,
air dodge killed him there.
there we go. Panther moving on, but like that up B out of shield, that up B uncharged comes out very quickly. And if you have a platform to land on, you can up B land on the platform and sometimes kind of get something off. Would have liked to see that a little bit more from Thorn. Hey, it doesn't matter. They are now out. I want to say at like 7th? That's probably 7th, right? I don't know, math. Probably 7th. Either way, Panther moving on in the bracket. Fantastic game for both of them, man.
Yeah, for sure. I think that was one of those situations where I don't want to say Thorn was outmatched, but Panther was sort of in control that whole time. Aside